world. It's the one place we can't ever see. We can make up stories about what might be going on there, the great punishments that are occurring or the terrible things that might be happening, but we never know, and so we continue to wonder.
In the myth, there are 3 levels of Hades. Most of the dead descend to the fields of Asphodel, the dreary resting place of the nameless masses.
The fate of the average person in the underworld is just to have to wander around a gray shade and live a not very exciting or interesting life. It's a kind of sad place to be.
It was sort of like the Catholic conception of limbo, a sort of twilight place, quiet and peaceful but full of mourning trees, where the soul would simply wander aimlessly.
And then there is the place reserved for those who've most offended the gods. A vast abyss, 40,000 miles deep. A dungeon of suffering and eternal torment, surrounded by a flaming river. This is Tartarus.
The souls of very bad people would be sent to Tartarus, which is quite like the Christian conception of hell.
In fact, Tartarus was so closely linked with hell by the early Christians that it was even mentioned in the New Testament.
It appears in a verbal form in 2 Peter, having to do with people being thrown into Tartarus. And then there were a few who were terribly wicked, who were punished in Tartarus. And that, I think, is the origin of what Christians know as hell.
For the fortunate few, paradise awaits in the 3rd realm of Hades, the islands of the blessed, the ancient Greek equivalent of heaven.
Everything grows by itself, and you can eat your fill with no work. There is absolutely no work. There is constant rejoicing. There are round dances. There are streams, and there is pure friendship.